We're gonna try and speed it up to get to it being live, but here we go. Greg versus Wes. Greg with Volcanion, Mega Venusaur, Donphan, Skarmory, Zeraora, and Haxorus versus Wesley's Mega Beedrill, Florges, Reuniclus, Guzzlord, Rotom Wash, and Cinderace. It's already going live. They just immediately started it, so let's try and catch up. Alright. Greg opens up with Donphan. Wesley opens up with Guzzlord into an immediate Earthquake and Draco Meteor. But Donphan is faster. Guzzlord going to survive with 1 HP, taking down Donphan. And its Beast Boost comes out. Incoming Mega Venusaur evolves, gets the Sludge Bomb first. Guzzlord, an incredibly slow Pokemon. In comes Pyro Ball from Cinderace, but thick fat, gonna be able to eat it up. However, Cinderace, a little bit bulky, doesn't fall down to the Venusaur Earthquake, but instead is able to U-turn on the Volcanion to send out Rotom Wash to resist the Steam Eruption, but the Steam Eruption just misses anyway. And I think we have caught up to where it's going now. Greg switches out Haxorus for Mold Breaker. Rotom Wash's Hydro Pump will hit and kill Haxorus. Great job. Greg bringing him in to get an Earthquake potentially on Rotom Wash with Mold Breaker taking out Levitate. But now we have Earth Power from Venusaur if Wes does not switch into Beedrill. No, Beedrill is not going to work either because it's Bug Flying. Never mind. Reuniclus, probably, or Florges, probably one of the safer bets. Reuniclus being a little bit safer because it's not going to be weak to a Poison type move. Giga Drain comes out, gets a critical hit. But now we have Reuniclus versus Mega Venusaur. Reuniclus slower than Mega Venusaur. In comes Skarmory. Ooh, Wes hits Greg's Skarmory with the Thunder Wave. That's actually pretty good. Slows down the Skarmory and heals up with the leftovers. Maybe now Reuniclus can buff itself up. But instead he switches into Cinderace to eat the Toxic. Wow. Rough stuff from Wes. Getting hit by the Toxic. Volcanion coming out. Pyro Ball, and down goes Cinderace. Skarmory is paralyzed, but now there is no Pokemon that really resembles a threat to Skarmory. Mega Beedrill coming out against Volcanion. I don't know. I feel like Fire is super effective against Bug. For some reason I want to say that, but it doesn't matter. Volcanion gets removed and Leftovers gets knocked off of Skarmory. Now we have Mega Beedrill versus Skarmory. Skarmory probably has some type of air move. It does. Brave Birded onto Rotom Wash. Rotom Wash getting ready to do an electric move on Skarmory, so Greg may be switching into Venusaur and or Zeraora. I don't know. Wes switches out Reuniclus, expecting a switch in. Good stuff, knowing Greg wasn't going to keep Skarmory out against Rotom Wash. Really good to send in Reuniclus. In comes Zeraora to eat a Psychic for 51. Is Reuniclus tanky enough to take 1 Plasma Fists? I wonder. Zeraora, incredibly fast, incredibly high damage dealing Pokemon. In comes Florges to eat Knockoff. Ooh. Pretty good. Knockoff definitely would have killed Reuniclus. I think. I mean, in my brain it does. In comes Wish. Nice. So we can imagine that Reuniclus or Rotom Wash probably getting brought back in, but now it's a little ruined with Venusaur. Sludge Bomb coming in for Light Screen to be set up. Never mind, this was somewhere my brain wasn't going. Having Florges set up her own defenses for Wes's team is pretty smart. Reducing Volcanian's super effectiveness. However, there's really not a lot of Pokemon that Volcanian's going to be great against, but also reducing Sludge Bomb. Unfortunately, getting poisoned by Sludge Bomb. I don't know what you do now. That's 2 moves we've seen from Florges. Wish and Light Screen. Reuniclus coming out to eat a Sludge Bomb and also gets poisoned. Oh no. That's actually brutal. However, Wes is in a really safe spot here to just Psychic again, which is what he does, even though Skarmory resists it. Gonna be taking around 6% damage, it looks like, a turn from Psychic. Leftovers only healing half of it. Roost coming down from Skarmory. Greg looking to outstall Wes. Maybe it looks like Wes only has Psychic as an offensive move. Nope, switches in Rotom Wash. Skarmory paralyzed. Greg looking for either another Roost, a Toxic, or maybe he has a Roar or Whirlwind, whatever the move is. You're Wes, what do you do here? Volt switch maybe? Or maybe you double down that Greg is not going to switch out again because you switched out last time. Right? The never-ending game of rock, paper, scissors. Toxic on Rotom Wash, but now the special attack is super raised. Discharge coming out, dealing 44% HP to Blastoise. Can probably get another Discharge on Mega Venusaur and kill him. In comes Zeraora to eat a Hydro Pump. Oh my god. Great stuff from Wes. Down goes Rotom Wash, and all we have left for Greg is Skarmory, Volcanion, and Mega Venusaur. And Wes doesn't really have anything that kills Skarmory. Both of his other Pokemon are poisoned. U-turn comes out. Greg may have lost his leftovers on Skarmory, but he still has Roost. So Skarmory is gonna just be alive. Brave Bird comes in. Yeah, Greg doesn't really care about any of this, and I can't see why he would. Hopefully Reuniclus has some move. Something. You gotta hope that Skarmory gets paralyzed on a Roost turn, and it just wasn't. It just wasn't restored. Now let's see, what moves do we have? Magic Guard? Oh, Regenerator. Reuniclus probably has Regenerator. Let's see, how many Roosts are left? 13? I don't think Wes wins this, unfortunately. He's got no real way to kill Skarmory. Can probably send in Florges again, but Florges is pretty low and doesn't have Regenerator. Eats the Brave Bird, and it looks like it's over. Unfortunately, without Cinderace or Rotom Wash, Wesley just doesn't have a Pokemon to kill Skarmory. Skarmory's just gonna be there, and and it's just not gonna die. Pretty unfortunate to get poisoned off with a Sludge Bomb, but you just can't do anything about it, you know? Skarmory has Toxic. Oh, maybe... No, it's got a Regenerator, so the Magic Guard wouldn't have helped. Yeah. You really needed a Poison to hit. Or a Paralyze to hit Skarmory. But, unfortunately, there just is nothing there. Brave Bird, critical hits, overkill. Alright. If Reuniclus... Alright, what has to happen is Skarmory has to be paralyzed. Alright, it's over. It's GG. Good try for Wes. He looked like he almost had it. It was going pretty good in the mid portion of the game, but unfortunately the casualties he suffered early on, mainly his Cinderace, just wasn't good enough. Like, he keeps a fire type move alive, or he keeps the Rotom Wash alive a little bit longer, enough to kill Skarmory, and Wes could probably have won the game. The Venusaur was on the ropes. The Volcanion didn't do a whole lot, if anything. But I think it was really good, and a really good job from Greg realizing that once Cinderace and Rotom Wash were down, there was nothing that could stop Skarmory. Good stuff. Good game. A lot closer than I thought it was going to be. GG's.